Hi, I'm Jen from the team at Penshaw Equestrian Centre. We have loads of horses to look after every day, and our staff have built up many years of knowledge, tips and quick cheats for looking after horses. So we thought, why not share a few? I hope you enjoy watching the latest instalment of our 5-minute top tip videos, and until then, don't forget to learn, love and enjoy your horses.
Okay, so you're washing the mane here before you start the plaits. Anything in particular you should use to wash?
Nothing conditioning,
And is that because?
because it's going to make the mane too smooth and you're not going to be able to get the plaits to stay and they'll just fall out.
Okay. Anything else we should know about when and how to wash your horse's hair for plaiting the mane?
Wash it a couple of days beforehand and pull and trim a couple of days beforehand so that you can get a little bit of grease back into the mane to help hold the plaits in place.
Okay, Kirsty, so talk me through what you're doing here.
And sectioning the mane so that we have nice even sections. It's important to do this at this stage so that we don't end up with uneven plaits.
Right, okay. So are you sectioning this for the size of the plaits or how far apart they're spaced?
For both.
Right, okay then. And what would you do? So say on a lot of horses, they've got a lot of mane at the top, at the crest of their neck, and then when it comes further down to the bottom, there's hardly anything there. What would you do about that when you were sectioning?
I would maybe make the top part of the sections not as big, so we would then end up with more plaits.
Right.
So that we can fit even sections down the bottom.
Okay, and is there any particular rules for the number of plaits you need to have?
Odd in the mane and your forelock makes an even.
Okay, so top tip here is section the mane off before you start plaiting because that will give you lovely even plaits later on.
Yeah.
So Kirsty, what's happening here?
I'm just putting some mousse on.
Why is that?
It's going to make the hair a little bit sticky, so it's going to be easier to plait. And it's going to keep the plaits in nice and tight and stop any split ends from popping out.
Right, okay, so it tucks the hair in.
Yeah.
And is that, would you mousse all of the sections that you did, or would you do?
No, I would do it individually because the mousse would have then dried by the time I got to that particular section that I wanted.
Right, now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Talk me through your technique for plaiting here.
Well, I'm going to make sure that the plait's nice and tight straight away, so I'm going to pull it really tight from the off and keep it tight all the way down to the very end. If your plait is too loose when it comes to roll, they're then going to fall out.
Right, and I've noticed as well that your plaits are sort of facing downwards rather than upwards. Is there any reason for that?
Because when I roll them, they're then going to sit on the side of the neck so that it just shows off the shape of the neck.
Right, okay. And there they all are, coming into order.
So if you see, as we roll, it's still showing off the shape of the horse's neck.
Right, so it's not interrupting this line across here.
No.
I've also just noticed you use 2 plaiting bands instead of 1. Any reason for that?
Just in case one snaps. It's important to plait to flatter the shape of the neck. So with this horse, he's got quite a skinny neck, so I would then maybe put more of a bigger golf ball shape plait in to make his neck look bigger and rounded. He's got quite a big crest, so to plait we would maybe put thinner plaits in so that his neck didn't look as big.
Okay, so now we're plaiting the forelock. What's different about this bit?
It's not just a regular plait as with the main plait, it's actually a French plait. So we're going to start off with the 3 bits and adding a section from each side.
That's if Jovi will stand for us.
Again, keeping it really tight.
And then that's that bit there that you're feeding over.
Yeah.
And you would just continue like that
Till I ran out. Till I got to the bottom of his forelock, yeah.
And then we'll move on to rolling up.
Yeah. I've golf balls, you're going to do more of a rolling action rather than a folding action. And you probably only roll twice. And then at the end, just to finish them off, keep their flats in place, quick spray of hairspray.
Perfect. So, there we have it. The finished article. Looking really smart, Jovi. Thank you, Kirsty. We hope that's given you some great tips on how to get perfect flats just like Kirsty here. And don't forget to watch out for the next instalment of the Penshaw Top Tips videos.